So while I get my miniatures assembled and painted in the Leviathan set, I say we go into the Age of Sigmar universe, which they say a lot of elements from the 10th edition of Warhammer 40k borrows from. So we're going to go into a dungeon crawler that is in the Age of Sigmar universe called Warhammer Quest Silver Tower. Don't actually have the box for this game, so here's a nice shiny thumbnail for you. We had actually a lot more fun with this one than we did in the Blackstone Fortress 40k version. So it's a lot of fun. Check out our impressions of it while we get these miniatures all painted up for you. And yeah, we can't wait for the launch of 10th edition. So we're going through a lot of GW's other library. If you guys appreciate this, leave a comment down below. Check out some of our other videos, and we'll continue to play through the history of Games Workshop until 10th edition launches. So hope you guys enjoy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Warhammer Wednesday. We are back after a week off because Redfall, the angry review, is taking me a long time, and now we are in the middle of Golem! Another really bad game. But here I get to relax and hopefully play something fun with my buddies. Got Jay here. Jay, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Alex, Joe have joined us for the second Warhammer Quest in a row. Last time we boarded the Blackstone Fortress in the 40k universe. This time we go back in time. This thing came out in 2016. Yeah. And this is based on Age of Sigmar, which initially I think many people hated because the old world was destroyed. Warhammer Fantasy, and then they recreated the universe, and over time people were like, actually this is pretty badass. And actually, in my opinion, it's probably one of the better community, you could find cool ass players in your area playing Age of Sigmar, while the 40k players are like, yeah, on your line of sight, yeah. This is told to me by Alex. He has experience in stores that the Age of Sigmar players are kind of cooler. So this is the Age of Sigmar license. And this is much closer to a traditional sort of dungeon crawler, but we think that it uses the same system that Blackstone Fortress does, though.
Yeah, for the most part, looks like it.
This one came out first, so it may have some errata that goes with it, but we'll figure that out as we go along. So Jay, what are we doing here? So
we have set up already, and we are waiting in the ingress.
Okay, so this is the ingress.
Yep.
Guess it's like a little elevator where we put all of our that's me where we put all of our guys, and before we enter the dungeon. What's this thing?
That is the fate board.
Okay,
those are the skill cards and treasure cards.
Treasure cards. Ooh, I want that treasures.
Up there are the exploration cards, which tell you
let's bring that. Let's bring that in. And then we got these purple dice. And the purple dice are a shared pool of dice that will roll, that all the characters can pull from to use. The game gives you this little adventure, Silver Tower adventure book. So how do we play the first scenario, Jay?
So we start by starting a trial.
Okay, so I'm going to read. The first action that the room mark player will need to make is the explore, to reveal the first chamber. So I will use my 2, and that is a 1+ to explore. Looting the dead. Here, glinted grave goods heaped about the feet of strange sarcophagi, from inside which wafted an acrid reek. Put 4 treasure cards face down next to this chamber. Heroes can make this action while adjacent to a sarcophagus. So fuck it, I will move. 1, 2. Oh wait, these are red. You can't move through them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I can do the loot. So I've got 2 actions left. I'm gonna use a.
It's a 4+.
It's a 4+.
Yeah,
I'll use
to actually try to loot.
Okay, well then I'll use my 5+ to loot. Or take the loot action. Roll a dice. If the result is 5 or 6, you can take. All right, here we go. 5 or 6. That is a 1.
Uh-oh, read page.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck!
You're going to get fingered by a dead guy.
By Zeech.
If the roll is 1, read passage 50. Son of a bitch. Why you gotta do this
That's
to me,
awesome.
game? Amidst a terrible grinding of cogs and hissing of gaseous vapors, the strange sarcophagus swung slowly open. Within was revealed a cadaverous being, swathed in wrappings and moldering robes. The terrible revenant's eyes opened wide, and a hellish light shone forth from their depths. With the dust-dry moan and a clatter of cogs, the Magister stepped forth, summoning up ancient sorcery to strike the champions down. Joe, I came in here, and I searched for treasure, and I rolled a 1.
I heard.
Okay. And apparently the sarcophagus is opening. I'm sorry, guys. Discard any remaining treasure cards, so all 4 treasure cards.
This room is useless now.
We lost the Celestium. We lost the Celestium. We lost the Eye of Phoros. We lost the Phoenix Heart, and we lost the Basilisk Stung. All because I rolled a 1. That feels bad. Okay, discard any remaining treasure cards. The Rune Mark player sets up the Kyric Adept adjacent to the sarcophagus, as close to the searching hero as possible.
Mummy Dearest is going to come kick your ass.
Yeah. Oh, shit. We're all dead.
Not me. I'm not in that room.
Hold on. It's going to hit me with Searing Warp Fire. Alex, roll 1 of your blue D6s. It's a missile. It hits on a 3+. You
That's 3.
son of a bitch. It does D3 worth of damage. Fuck. Do I get a chance to dodge like in the other game?
You do have a save and an agility
Yeah.
score.
Okay, well let's see how that interaction happens.
You see.
Well, I already
Should
like
be-
this game
should be the
better because
same.
it's way more like thematic
yeah,
and,
it is,
and
it is.
stuff. Wow.
And I like it, like you said, the dungeon crawl aspect of it.
Dungeon
You don't know where
crawl.
you're going.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
read
I will
these
take
stories.
swords and boards over guns pretty much every
Swords and
time.
boards.
You guys got to go that way.
No,
I don't
you
wanna
go that way.
Fuck that noise.
No, we already came
We
this
don't
way.
I
have
gotta
to
roll
fucking
every
go.
You go
time.
that way.
We went to the exploding room, and
A 1 though. Mine is a 2 or 3.
no,
then
you get stuck in a 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't take damage
don't
until
take
you roll
damage.
1.
but
It's-
it ends. My actions end immediately. That
Yeah.
sucks.
So
It sucks.
it's all right.
No, it's not.
So
Joe,
take your
We were in the
time.
room of exploding flames.
That's a 1.
Just
Joe,
take
if
your
you
time.
go, I'll go. I'm gonna heal myself using.
We
a-
gotta explore and find these shards.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was asking about the portal, because I want to go to the portal and hopefully end up over here and then just fucking take off.
Basic move.
Fuck! Why you fucking listen to Jay? The first thing, Joe, you need to learn: never listen to Jay. His sarcasm is undetectable.
Hey, that's
Hey,
good.
you're
fine.
You're good.
Oh no, my
No.
action immediately ended. So
Yeah.
what I needed to do is use another dice
Yeah.
in order to continue to move there. Then I was good. Now I'm moving
Yeah.
here and seeing a.
Oh. You
Fuck!
You stop and you take a
That goddamn fucking belly, stupid fucking gullet, the spikes eat me up. Hate you, Jay.
But-
So I get another.
Better be a goddamn treasure back here.
It better be a.
It's any random room.
Yeah.
We don't know what it
One,
is.
your
Yeah.
action ends and your hero suffer a wound. All right, Joe. You told me to come in here. You better come in by behind me.
Doggo.
How is it, Joe?
Doggo gets.
No,
yes.
Doggo.
Yeah.
Is it good?
So I'm out.
You can come to our side.
3, defend. Griffinhound
Yeah.
moves towards
Oh,
the
yeah,
enemy.
come on.
that's
Shit,
Hey,
I'm not
hey.
in.
There are no in the as close to the center as possible, but if it's offset, then it's your choice on the offset. Oh boy,
These have 3
Yeah.
hit points.
Losers.
losers! Maybe we shouldn't have
Come over
split up.
Like, fuck.
Jay, I see you smile.
Hey, but you get extra renown.
Use this.
4+ with the broadsword again. 3. Nope.
Damn, he missed.
Let's do it again.
Whiff.
There we go.
That's a hit. Let's see a 3.
2+ does it.
Oh shit! Come on, get in there. Got it.
Got him.
That's a 2. Boom. Another 2 renown. Good job, Jay.
All right.
How did that go?
Not too bad.
I like simulated for us, Jay.
Pow.
Okay, thank you. Pow. Pow. Next is me.
Yeah, that's you.
Joe.
Why?
Joe, these fucking assholes are leaving us behind. We're crawling through a motherfucking throat.
They're trying to tease us for long. Like, we have the free XP room.
We can get some cool
If
shit.
they keep going, Joe, we're going to take mortal wounds because shit is going to start vanishing. What do? Do we just keep going forward? Say fuck it?
Ditch OJ.
What did the thing say though? Exactly.
What did the
ones
thing say
with
exactly?
More, we have more characters on
Vanishing
ours.
room. More characters?
Yeah, we got 3. They got 2.
Oh, the doggy? I'm actually not sure how that works. We'll see. Y'all made us crawl through this. That was motherfucking
Yeah, that's one negative
Jay's,
for me on this. I don't like that.
That was Jay's choice.
I mean, look, it's not us doing it. It's kind of a poopy. It's a poopy rule.
It is
I
a
don't like
poopy
it.
rule. All right, so I'm going to move 1 here. I got to roll a die.
Yep.
I
And
hope you get stuck. I hope you get
Yeah,
stuck.
let's see if I get stuck.
You do.
Oh, you take a... God damn it! I take a fucking wound.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this fucking throat. Joe, since we did this to ourselves, roll on counter table C 1d6.
Is that good?
Joe!
Is that good?
Oh, I guess it is good. It actually is good. 1 grot scuttling.
Oh, shit.
Scuttling per
That's nothing.
player. 1 grot scuttling.
Per player.
Joe, do you know what grots are? They're other names for Gretchens. Do you know what Gretchens are?
I'm
Yes, you
saying
do.
these.
Come on,
They're
Joe.
green.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it. So 4 Gretchens or grots. And the rune mark player is Jay. So as close to the center as possible. It's as close to
kind
the
of center, right?
center of the room as possible. You know what? There's another game that has the tiles marked. I like that. You know, set it around the 1X and then around that X. That's a little cleaner. All right.
OJ's
Joe,
turn.
you have to kill all those people.
Done.
Yep. Go get them.
Moving in.
Cool.
Attacking.
All right, Joe, go ahead. Please kill them.
You could have charged. What are you doing?
I think I can charge.
I don't know if his character can.
No, I
charge.
can't charge.
Oh, I thought you said you could charge.
No, I can move and do guard stand. That's my.
No, his is more his guard stance. You're the offense.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. My Griffin needs to do something.
Oh.
My Griffin, I get to control the Griffin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You know what? The Griffin might have to do the demonic throat. We're going to say, fuck it, the Griffin doesn't. He flies. Go.
Son of a bitch.
Son of bitch. You missed.
Okay.
They are pretty small,
What's
Joe.
their
Vigor.
Yeah.
You want to know the Snotling's vigor? It's
Yes.
1, Joe. Come on. Oh,
I don't know.
oh my God, it's 2.
Okay, it's 2. All right. Let's do it again. Yay! One's dead.
Does 2
You
damage.
You do 2 damage, bro?
I do.
All right. Gain 1 renown.
Pretty good.
All right. That's all.
Do you want to move and do it again?
Yes.
Move and do it again.
Now attack.
We used the destiny dice.
Yay! That's 2.
Killed another one. Give him a
Actually,
renown.
you have to take the middle one because the corners are blocking those,
Oh.
those
Yeah.
guys. So,
That one's dead.
yeah.
Okay. All done.
Joe doing work. Good job, Joe.
You,
Do you have one more dice?
I can move.
yeah.
Is there?
Might as
It's
well.
a 6. Is there anything cool on your?
Move
Lord.
with the one. with
Well, it
that.
does it 3, but it's,
Got him.
got him.
How much?
3 overkill.
Wow.
This one?
Damn, Joe.
Which one?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll move him up another one.
Well, you went in that room, Joe. Simulate that for us.
I went in there and I didn't see shit. I was just swinging my sword and I think I killed like 3 people. I don't know if they're good or bad.
Joe, you're supposed to do some dramatic.
I did. I was like, oh, God. I was scared. I
Well,
came out of this tunnel. I was
wait,
scared.
Joe,
and
if you did this, then I don't think you hit a single
I was like slicing
snotling
on the bottom.
grot because they're on the ground. They're very short.
I was just scared out there, so
Oh, I got this.
panicked
Don't
and
worry
I
about
killed 3 people.
I'm gonna help you.
Hopefully, they're good.
All right, now what?
All right, so I moved into the room. I just made an explore action, so I'm gonna explore this next room. Fuck! If there are no
There's only
adversaries.
2 cards left, so we got, I guess, unlucky, and it is we had to do the whole thing.
If there are no adversaries on the board at the end of the round, the heroes can leap into the vortex if all of them agree to do so, knowing that there is an unlikely to be a way back if they do read page 86.
Ooh. Do we want to jump into the portal as a team of 5? Here we go. Actually, we got 6 people. We're fucking stacked.
There's not enough room in here for all of us. We need to split up again.
Here we go. With prayers to their gods, the champions stepped off the brink and plunged into the whirling maelstrom below. Colors and lights flashed past them, while a storm of half-glimpsed images and cacophonous sounds filled their minds to bursting. It was over quickly as it had begun, the vortex spilling the champions out into some new and mysterious reach of the Silver Tower. Set aside the heroes in this chamber's exploration deck, then clear away all of the chambers as though they were vanishing at the end of the round. Then set up the ingress chamber and place the exploration deck you set aside next to its exit. Starting with the room marked player and going clockwise, each player sets up their hero in the ingress chamber. Oh, well, that was kind of lame.
So that's basically a start over.
It's a start over, and it didn't even let us skip.
So I will explore with a
It is
1.
a merry chase. Set up this tile.
Is that a big one?
Deep amidst scattered lore and flutter page drifts of wisdom, something strange stirred. Roll on the encounter table B. That is a 2d6. No, that is a 1d6. Alex, can you roll? If the heroes have a respite in this chamber, read passage 10.
1.
Who knows?
1. 1 Carrick Acolyte per player. And 1 pink horror. So just a single pink horror and 1 Acolyte per player. So we got unlucky because there is only 1 card left. So here is the final chamber, which will end the game. And it is right here. So we just got to get past these guys and then hit the final chamber. Okay. Since I'm first, we'll try to go in. And I don't know. Should we lead them to us? Because I feel like if I go in there, they're just going to fucking all pound on
You
me.
should, well, spend your 2 dice.
Spend my 2 dice.
To move and explore.
Right.
Move, explore.
I would move 1. You spend 1 dice to move in. Use your 6 to hit every single one of them for 1.
Yeah.
And then get the fuck out.
All right. So we will
Because the area damage is like fucked up and broken.
do exactly that. So I will spend a dice to
It
move
does seem like this is on easy mode.
Yeah.
in. And then I will spend my 6 to do the Light of Sigmar. 2 plus. So give me 10 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 3 more. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Here.
What's it? 2 plus?
2 plus.
Yeah, you can't fail.
I rolled a 1.
Everybody
To
takes
reroll, yeah, reroll
I
it.
Reroll a
can
1.
technically fail because if I reroll a 1 again, then I don't think you can actually modify the second roll.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But anyway, everybody's hit for 1 damage.
got it.
Hey, hey.
And then I would run the fuck out.
Well, I have no dice left, so give me a destiny dice. And
If there were, what was fucked, as soon as
1,
they
2.
spawned, I was like, if we had rolled 6s, we would have immediately won the encounter, and it would have been.
if we had rolled a bunch of 6s.
If you had rolled 2 more 6s, or if you had rolled another 6, and
The
we had rolled a
area of
6,
effect.
it would
I
have killed
could've
everyone in the
rolled-
room for no reason.
yeah.
Basically, I could have used 3 6s in a row. 666, the number
Yeah.
of the beast.
Yeah.
And it would have
beasted 'em.
instantly vaporized everybody. The
Yeah.
light of
Yeah.
Sigmar. So, but that is because we managed to get the correct card combination, which is, what is that card called?
Divine Will.
Divine Will combined with my area of effect 2+, which is kind of insane.
Even you only would have missed out on 1 damage without this.
It's still insane without that card.
Yeah, it's still really broken without this card.
I'm just gonna throw her in there, and she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. She can move 4, and then she's gonna fight twice. She's need 2 pluses to do 1 damage, and auto kill that guy because J allows me to reroll.
Not in that
unless
room.
I roll 2 rolls in
Not in that room. Yeah.
I'm not in the room, so I fucking miss. She gets 1 hit. He has 1 life left, and that's it. He has 1 life left. Yeah. She about to die, maybe. Okay. So not quite as easy as done, but okay. Next.
You're gonna have to move.
Well, I mean, we don't even have to move into the room. We can just stay back. We let her die because we don't even know her. Yeah. And then next turn, if we roll any 6s, you just kill all of them. So I would put OJ up front, have him go guard mode, and then if we're trying to min-max this, OJ moves up to the front, goes guard mode, and we don't do fucking anything else but stand behind him. All the way in.
I think you should go here with the same movement. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
do
if you
that
go
then.
diagonal.
Because then you get both of them, and then you don't block him.
Attacking for 2. Missed. Attacking for 2.
You get to re-roll that.
Reroll. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's all right.
There
It's you did okay.
Pathetic.
Last one. I got 1.
There you go.
So you did 1 damage.
2.
2
So
damage.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Damn it to hell.
And 1 from now. Okay.
And that is it.
Alex.
I got 2 next to me.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use this. Oh, I forgot my fucking thing. I hit on 2+, 2 damage. So he's dead.
Guy's dead in front.
I level up.
Level up. What do you get?
I either get the Fires of Battle or Unstoppable. Each time you slay an adjacent adversary, you can immediately move up to D3 spaces without spending an action dice. You still need to make pinning tests as normal. If your action roll contains any doubles, your hero heals with. No, I'm taking Unstoppable. That's way cooler. Yeah. And so, because now I am Unstoppable and I just killed that motherfucker, I'm going to go 1. I can't move through bad guys, right?
No.
So I'll just go there. I'm going to attack the guy that has a wound on him. Yep. I hit on a 2+. He takes 2 damage and dies.
Got him.
I will move. I don't need to move. And then I'm going to attack the uninjured guy. I need it. This hits on a 3+. Nope. That's it for me. You can kill them all.
Alrighty. So let's start with this guy. Let's do the broadsword. Oops. Got him. D3. Got him.
He dead.
He did.
Free attack.
Free attack. With the same weapon. Yep. Got him. D3. Got him.
He dead.
Good talk.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, let me read.
Bow.
If you kill everybody, then you read.
2 are now.
The chamber splitters do say blah blah blah. Okay, 83.
I never took any damage.
And
like enough damage to get my renown.
Okay. The rune-marked player takes the fragment of Chamon. Chamon Lee, who's a rune-marked.
The one who wanted this quest.
Joe, you get the Chamon Lee.
You get the Chamon now. Look like a
Chamon Lee, and then I read.
I lost it.
Passage.
Oh, he just gave it to me. He lost
Right.
it.
Okay. Read ending trial at the start of this book. Whether the heroes were successful or not, they must wander the Silver Tower in search of the gaunt summoner's next test. Amid its labyrinthian corridors, that which had been learned may fade like a dream, while treasures may serve their purpose or simply be lost. Each player rolls a dice for each treasure card they have. On a 1, 2, or 3, return it to the treasure deck. Who has treasure?
Not me.
No,
Ray,
I-
not
I do.
Jay, do you have any
you
treasure?
used it.
Well,
You
yeah, I
used it.
used it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
so I
it
don't
get
have
discarded?
Yeah, almost all treasures one-time use.
Okay, so
None of those
then
have treasure.
Yeah.
no effect.
Discard.
Okay, moving on. Any fragments of the amulet are kept by the players that took them. That's Joe with Jamon Lee. If the group has no fragments of the amulet, each player must then discard all of their skill cards, which would have been Alex's cool level up
And then mine.
and
By one.
The reroll.
Jay's cool level up.
Rerun.
If the players do have fragments, its powers will help them retain their memories. If they have one fragment, each hero can keep one skill. If they have 2 or 3, each hero can keep 2 skills. If they have between 4 and 7, they can keep 3. And if they have all 8 fragments, they keep 4. They must discard the rest. Any skills, treasures, and fragments of the amulet that you keep will be with you when you attempt your next trial. Save the game. You can either keep them with your hero card or just make a note for later reference.
That's kind of cool.
You can
It kind of
you
resets
can continue,
it, but
yeah,
lets
you
you
can
keep
continue
a
playing
small
from this
amount.
point. But we'll go ahead and end it there.
Yeah.
And okay, well, let's go on into final impressions.
For me, this is probably going to be a borrow. I do like the layout. It's nice and organized, whatnot. But I feel like this is kind of too simple. Doesn't give the itch, or doesn't scratch the itch that I want when I'm playing a dungeon crawler. It felt like too simplistic for me. I don't like how the board kind of vanishes. That's a big negative for me. I don't know if they're doing that for component like limitations or something if you want to expand. I like exploring. Obviously, like, hey, let's go in teams. That's the fun part. You're doing your own thing.
That's what Shadows of Brimstone does. It's the exact same thing in Shadows of Brimstone.
They're much bigger tiles in Shadow of Brimstone.
No, they're about the same.
It feels like it's very crowded. Like in that first one, like we
It
couldn't
does
do
feel-
anything. We're
it
like,
does
okay,
feel
well, I'm
crowded.
just gonna take
Yeah.
off because we were kind of hands behind our hand or hands tied. This is I'm just gonna go with a borrow for this.
Okay.
No, I mean, this feels much better than the one.
Wait, before you go. Do you like it better or worse than
The other one?
Blackstone Fortress?
Yes.
Why? What do you mean,
Uh,
yes? Do you like it better or worse?
I like it better
Why?
because it felt like we were kind of.
What parts were better?
It's easier to set up. It's quicker to play.
Mhm.
We could just start a mission, and the outcome just seems pretty random, and I like that.
The adventure book.
Yes.
The reading. Here's fluff. The last game didn't
I
have no
like that.
fucking
No,
fluff,
it's
man.
just like people are allowed, just go kill them.
Yeah,
This
and
is
these
better.
individual rooms have interesting things. Oh, stop.
Yeah, I
Go.
like the loot. Well, from
Yeah, go ahead,
what we
Alex.
saw. But
Yeah, this one does feel better than the last one. I just don't think that this is a 4-player game. I think that they probably tested it with 2 and 3 players. I wouldn't play this again with 4 people, like, willingly. If you open up the wrong tile in the very first one, like this is a tile that we could have opened out of the first gate, and there's 4 of us, and you try to spawn 4 bad guys in there, like, where do you go? You just can't do anything in there. So these big rooms, when there's 4 of us and 6 bad guys, totally makes sense. But the fact that we have these smaller hallways that are viable rooms in the encounter, especially when you have one that has a pet that takes up another thing too. Like in that very first room, I couldn't help you. I mean, there was no way for me to get in there whatsoever because it's a small room and it had 2 dead spaces anyway, and there's a bunch of other things. So
Is that a negative, or do you just
That's a huge-
allow
I-
the people to come? It's a cramped corridor. You are in a silver tower. As if, like Shadows of Brimstone, you're in a mine, so it's very cramped. And, you got to kind of go shoulder to shoulder.
if I don't get to play because the map is too small, that's a big negative from the game design. It's like, yes, there are things that are...
Because you can't move through enemies.
You can't move through enemies, and then sometimes there's just not enough room, like that you can't spawn them in there. So it's like, I get it. It's thematic. It's true to life, but so is dysentery and dying of diarrhea. And I don't think that those are like appropriate. Like that thing when we play.
Extremes.
But that's what I mean. Like, just because something is realistic doesn't mean it needs to be interjected in the game. And it's like, I get that there can be a hallway, but even in D&D, we're like, hallways are 15 feet wide. And we do that because you want people to be able to move around. You don't want the archer sitting there going, I can't do anything because you giant assholes are in the way. And then something spawns. So it's like, I think that the system itself kind of hamstrings itself with 4 players. But I like fantasy over 40K. I will always prefer sword and board over guns. I think it is more interesting. So I would definitely rather play this one than the last one.
What was your rating?
Probably borrow.
Jay.
So, I want to echo y'all's sentiment. I definitely think it's super cramped. It's hard to maneuver, and that kind of sucks some of the joy out of the game. But I do like that every tile had its own little room and theme to it. That was really good. Super better
its
than
own card.
And it's funny because it's an older game, and it's a better game than Blackstone.
So they learned nothing.
It is.
You know?
They went backwards.
Yeah, they went
Yeah,
backwards.
I wonder if
How
the
the-
different people designed it.
How the hell do you do that?
Yeah.
But it's the same mechanics for the most part. Everything's a lot of similarities. I do like the theme of it, the sword and board aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's and I won't go looking for this game to play it, but I'll play it if somebody pulls it out. You know.
Yeah.
So the average for me.
So wouldn't buy, but you'd borrow.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, while I may have resisted, I do think this is much better than Blackstone Fortress. Blackstone Fortress we gave, it's between borrow and burn, and I think we did a 4 out of 10. What would you do on a 10 scale for this one, Joe, since you like it better than Blackstone?
I would say probably 5 or 6.
Alex?
Yeah, 5 or 6 sounds right.
Yeah. About 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably give this one a 6 out of 10. I liked it. The cramp thing I agree with, but I don't think it's as much of a problem as then. I would probably, use tactics, kind of let the enemies come to me. But then it comes into question, how easy is it? It seems kind of easy
It
to get
does.
through this. Is there some difficulty levels? I haven't found it to make things a little harder on us. Because it's only going to get easier as we find these treasures, right? Yeah, you forget some treasures through this mechanic going on to the next thing, but you also get to retain some crazy things. Now, that card, is like a broken card because you get to re-roll all ones, and it never goes away. Maybe somewhere in the rules it says you can only use it once, but we didn't find that. You can just use that card over and over called, Divine Will. But these mechanics are way better than Blackstone Fortress. While they share the same similarities, roll your dice, the dice are your actions. Go and dungeon crawl. But every single individual mechanic is so much better. The exploration is better.
Yeah.
The story is better. The theming is better. The enemies and individual cards for each room is better. The treasures are better. The only thing that this doesn't have that Blackstone Fortress has is that phase where we go and visit our spaceship and we have extra little things there and we have the buying.
Like going to a town in a
Going
a
into
D-
a town,
in a
yeah.
D&D game type thing.
That's what this needs.
Yeah.
You add that, and we go up on the score even more. But the guys are right. We have played a lot of dungeon crawlers, and we have seen it done better. However, I am impressed with Games Workshop's first kind of foray into it. It's simplistic. It's shoots and ladders candy. You just go quick. You just roll dice. You get a little bit of theming. So it's good for a first time, if you want to whip this one out and use Warhammer miniatures within the universe. This is solid. It works. So I actually would do a buy if you aren't a board game snob or have played a ton of other dungeon miniatures. I would go with a buy with this one, and that's why I'm also going to give it a 6 out of 10. There are other dungeon crawlers that do this a little bit better, but they've been doing it longer and have multiple versions and iterations. It is sad to me that by the time 3 years later Blackstone Fortress comes out and it is worse in every way.
Yep.
Except for I like the 40K license better,
Yeah.
but it didn't work out. So that's a little sad. I am curious how the Cursed City, which is the third one and the final one in the series, does or what it adds. That might be where it's at. Or does it retain Blackstone Fortress's mechanics? Or does it retain these mechanics and add to it? Bing. So that's it for this one. as our little kind of foray into GW's board game stuff, and I had fun, more fun than Blackstone Fortress. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
all right, guys, we will see you guys. We had a lot of fun. We'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe show as we march on the road to Warhammer 10th edition. So, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, everybody.
Later.